Hey guys, it's Michael. Just wanted to give you a little deeper dive into my process. I didn't want to make the first primer video too long. What I do every year is I go to PFF's big board. That's their top, I believe, 400 players entering the draft. I have certain physical traits that I look for in players at each position, and I go down the big board to see if the player matches those physical traits. There's a little bit more that goes into each player I target that I'll delve into once I make each positional target video. So that's first and foremost. I look for the physical traits. Then I look to see what their production level was like. Like, for example, for a quarterback, I like that you've at least at one time in your career thrown over 30 touchdowns or had over 30 total touchdowns. Just stuff like that. And like I said, I'll delve deeper into that once I get to the positional videos. So I look for the production. I look for the physical traits. Then I go back to the film. I typically look at the guy's toughest competition. If you beat up on small schools, that doesn't really mean anything to me. Yeah, and then I don't take PFF as the gospel. I just think it's a good indicator most of the time on how a player has performed. But I do look at the scores to see if they match the film. And I also I look at certain combine information. I don't make an evaluation on a player based on combine numbers. There's certain numbers that I like to see for a player, and if the player has had a strong combine, I will go back to the film to look and see if the workout numbers match what the player put on film. Like I said, I don't make an evaluation on a player based on the combine, but if somebody jumps out, I will. It might pique my interest to go back and look at their film and see if their workout numbers match. I don't really put a lot of stock at all in the pro day. Guys throwing footballs around and doing drills in their underwear and no shirt doesn't really tell me much. Film is king to me. Like, if you have great workouts, but you don't put that type of effort or production on film, then I don't really think too highly of you. So yeah, just wanted to give you a little deeper dive into my process. I'm sure there's probably things I'm forgetting right now that'll come up later to give you a peek inside of my head and what goes on when I look at these players. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening. Peace.